figuring out that he needs to do something different each time. We've already seen that one a little bit where he spits. We saw that jump there too. We'll see if he does something different this time. He came up and kind of did a vertical spin and then landed on his back into a back reach. That was a very creative behavior. So with this specific type of learning also, the dolphins can do behaviors that they already know. They can do things that they've created themselves, like that last one was kind of a new creation. They can also combine different behaviors. So they know how to spit that water, they know how to jump out of the air, but sometimes they put those together and spit while jumping. So it's actually kind of unique to them, doing a lot of different of those, kind of putting them together. You can see him spitting that water right there, but he's done this before, so that's why we're not going to hear that whistle. Looks like he might come into the center slide out to do something. A little bit of a pose there. So you can see that his brain is kind of working every single time. They now finally understand kind of that they get the opportunity to do whatever they would like in this, as long as it's a different behavior. So it's really neat to see their personalities also, because Foster is really good at this. Bo is also really good at figuring things out. A lot of our dolphins really have understood the concept of being able to figure it out, but at first it was kind of a challenge to teach them that you have to do something different, because sometimes they'll just keep trying to repeat it over and over again, thinking, isn't this what you want? Isn't this? It says, oh, if I repeat it, I'm not going to hear that whistle, but maybe if I lift the other pectoral flipper, maybe if I move my tail or my body in a different way, oh, that's when I hear the whistle. I must have to do something different each and every time. So our animals have really figured this out. Foster did a great job. A great job with that right there. And so we're going to end it on a high note there, because he did so many different ones in a row. We got to see him do lots of different behaviors. He still thinks he's doing it right now. They have ended the session, and he thinks that he's still able to do that behavior. He likes it a lot. But you can see their different personalities too. So some of our dolphins really enjoy jumping out of the water a lot. Nani, our oldest dolphin, likes to do just small behaviors right at the center deck. She'll make different noises, she'll open and close her mouth or move her head. That's just more her personality. But now we get to see a little bit of just practice behaviors. So like I mentioned before, that when we teach them new things, we have to practice them, especially if it's a finished behavior. Here's a good look at Bo right here. This is our 10-year-old male. So now we get to just see a little bit of things that they already know. We have to practice these behaviors so that they remember them, so they maintain them over and over again. Once again, just like a child doing homework to remember what they just learned that day in school. Practice makes perfect. We can see a few of these different behaviors. They don't always have to be ones that jump up in the air or anything like that. We have lots of different behaviors. So some are more high energy to help get them exercise, but other ones can be just as simple as coming and you getting a good look at them in the center or on the side. And even sometimes toy play is really important. Like I was talking before, and one of the boys' favorite items are those pool noodles on that far side. So that can be very reinforcing. That's ways that we can reward our animals. There's lots of different ways. It doesn't just have to be that fish. Here's a good look at Bo doing this porpoising behavior, or a bow behavior as you call it. And you're going to hear the whistle when he does this completed correctly, just like that. And he's going to go back and receive a reward. It could be that fish, like I mentioned. It could be some attention from his trainer. It could also be a toy. There's Foster again, showing off the tail walk. Really exhibits how powerful that tail of theirs is, and what we call a fluke. Very powerful muscle connected to that tail. Kind of the equivalent of what our legs or our thighs are. And it's called the peduncle. So new word to add to your vocabulary list today. Peduncle is just the name for that muscle. That's between that dorsal fin and that tail of theirs. And that's how they're able to jump so high, able to swim very fast too. They can swim at top speeds of nearly 25 miles per hour. Just a fair warning too, as the dolphins are doing lots of different behaviors, whether the trainers ask them or if they decide to do it on their own, those first couple rows are considered our splash zone. You always have the chance to get wet in those areas, just as a fair warning that if they do choose to splash it on their own, or if the trainers do decide to splash it a little bit, and just be very careful that the floors can become quite slippery if they do get wet. There's Foster there showing off how powerful that tail is of his. And as you're going to see too, as you pay close attention when they are moving around, you're going to see the tail is going to move in an up and down fashion. Dolphins are going to move their tail up and down. They are mammals. That's very different.